Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess when I turned off, because I went to the bathroom. I turned off my, I turned off that part of my thing, and I guess it disconnected my mic for some reason. That's really weird. Okay, where was I? Adding additional hero to party holder. Debug.log. Current party size plus world data.instance.party size. So that's going to tell us our party size. Then we're going to take the selected hero, put it there. Its data is going to go there. This same. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we'll probably reuse this. Control C. Control V. Yeah, and then same thing here. Okay. So that should add another hero. Theoretically speaking. Because that would go to world data. And if I go here real quick and I take a look at world data, it is cold out here. I had my meeting with the dude. I'm gonna be working with him. It was mostly okay, but he seemed a bit confused about what he wanted his game to look like. And there you go. You gotta set those expectations. You gotta set expectations, because if he's like paying you and then he's like, oh, but this is not what I wanted, it's like, well, you're the leader, like, not you, he's the leader, and if he can't explain to you like what he wants properly, it'll become a problem. So you might have to spend actual time, just like paid time, discovering what kind of aesthetic the person wants. Because nothing is free, ever. Because you don't want to spend a bunch of time making stuff and then being like, oh, yeah, I don't like that. Can you do differently? Where was I? Or this one, I guess, is what I would open it. This does have a world data. I just want to see. Okay, we don't care about current quest stuff. Party list number 0, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm doing the character first paid, and we'll go from there. The character. Doing the character first paid. Oh, okay, so he's paying you. You make a character. And then you go from there. Yep, that sounds like a super solid way to go about it. Nope, that makes sense. Just like a regular commission, he gives you money, you make a thing, or you make a thing, he pays you after he's received it or whatever, and then you go from there. Where was I? Party list stats. Shoot, I may have to make that bigger. I realized this probably has to be larger. Because do I call party list stats in that? Party list name. Yeah, okay, this is the stats here. And so then that means that list, so we'll have to go back to, I guess it's main menu. Does main menu create it? This would actually be 4. And these arrays can be empty. None. They should all be empty. Actually, they should be completely. So we should go to our prefab for this. And where's my world data prefab? Yeah, this shouldn't have anything. This should be empty. This element should be empty. Or maybe it's because it's defaulted. Yeah, no, I think I have a default one. That's why. But the biggest one is that this needs to be set to 4. Yeah. Because this is all the party stuff. I should really move that around in my hierarchy so it's easy to read. And then I should have another one, which is like hero stuff. Okay, so that's cool. Technically, all of these. Oopsies. Yeah. This should be, oops, not what I wanted. None. 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 That's fine. Right? Right? World data? No, these have to be nones. I have one defaulted one in there, but the rest should be empty. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Let's run it. The only thing I'm really unsure of is how to show value elevation in a top-down game. Well, for me, I would generally do that with what's it called? The same thing that you see on a topographical map. And I would do it with yeah, it's a little bit difficult that way. I'd do it color-wise. I'd use coloring. So I'd use like a gradient system. Like the lines that follow? No, like a topographical map. One sec. Like if you're looking at like, I was thinking having a low opacity color or topographic map. And so when you see a topographic map, it's got these lines, right? But the thing is, a person doesn't really understand lines like this. That like the closer the lines, the steeper the edge. So you could do a gradient. I can still use like lines like this, but you do a gradient with the coloring. So it's like anything that's down low, viewable at all times. Yeah, you would instead of having lines like this, you would do coloring. So does this do it? Some of these do something like it, where it's like the lower it is, the darker it is, the higher it is, the lighter it would be. So you'd have a gradient. But yeah, if it's complete top down, yeah, it's hard. It's hard looking straight down on something. That's why topographical maps have lines to denote that. And with the opacity. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, a top-down golf game seems a little down golf. Because, like, if you look at a normal golf course, there's very hard, like, it's hard to tell. Like, here this is easy to tell that this, oh, okay, this is probably higher, like, this is higher than this area. This is like a slouch down. But, yeah, something like this, it's like, whew. Golf Story, what he kind of referenced? Golf Story. Golf Story. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Can I... Oh, Golf Story is like a Nintendo game. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks more like a mini putt course. There is no elevation. And it even shows you like, oh, you're going to go to here. And I'm assuming that other things act as obstacles, like the snow is the problem. Yeah, this is telling you driving range. Grass. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have any kind of elevation. So if he wants elevation, that makes it a lot harder. Having elevation, you would have to almost... It'd move to level design. It would have nothing to do with how the art looks. Because if... whatever, let's just do a quick... paint. Because it's a top-down. Is it fully top-down, or is it like kind of like that, where it's like it's isometric? Because the thing is how I would do it. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to find a simple solution, like a low opacity map. It's like that, then yeah, no. So then it's level design. It has nothing to do with, because then what you would do is if I were to making a green or whatever, so let's just grab a pencil here, make a green, bloop, 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 bloop. And we'll fill that fool up. The paintball with, boom! And then I would do, to do elevation, I would have like, whoop, like this, on the map, right? And then I would just go, whatever, this, oops, no, I wanted this. Oh, it's not completely closed off there, whatever, like that. Like, whatever, that's fine too. But yeah, something like this where it's like, if the ball lands here, yeah, if it lands here, it's going to go down. If it lands here, this is considered flat. And then if it lands on the other side, it would roll always to like a point visible, right? But that's one, level design to make it work, and two, that gets more complicated on the code side of things, because it's like, oh, now you have to know that these areas are always going to generate like a force for the object to go somewhere else. What is he coding in? Oh, Game Maker. They have their own language. Okay, yeah, no, I get Game Maker has its own thing, but it's like, does it have? It's JavaScript, but yeah. So, but that's the thing. It's like it's Game Maker, But it's like coming up with this little mechanic here to have things roll down off of stuff would be I don't know how that would play out. That looks like something that they'd have to figure. I mean, if it's very square, it wouldn't matter, because like if this was more like, yeah, it does, because the thing is you would have a layer. This is how I would do it, is I would have a layer. I need a black line. I would have a layer object shift that is like this, and it's like, okay, if anything lands on here, it's always going to have a force like to go out of this area. Yeah, it's true. So like, really, the best way to do it is be like, make assets that are like this, like just like pieces that he can put for elevation, and not the ley line thing I was showing. Because I was I guess you missed it, but one second, I can open it up for you to show you something. I kind of got last night. I got a little sidetracked, and remember we were talking to that guy about the difference between Unity and Unreal, and I was like, oh, you should try like a game jam to like learn stuff. And I had opened Itch, and I had like clicked some random game jam, and then I ended up going back and looking at it after like later, after I think supper, and I was like, oh, I should do this game jam. This looks like, because for me, game jams, I look at it statistically. So it's like the game jam has, let me find it. The game jam. Do I have game jams I'm a part of? Game jams. So, oh, I guess I missed this one. But it's not this one. Was it this one? Rush the Boss? No, it wasn't Rush the Boss. Is it this one? No. Ludum Dare, what canceled this year because the guy running it is taking a break. Ludum? I don't know who that is. Oh, hey, buddy. Pirate Soft Trip. Where is the game jam I joined? It's the big one. It's one of the big game jams, yeah. Was it this one? It wasn't the first boss. Joined. Okay, can I go here? Extra credits game jam? No. Ah, it's this one. This game jam. Okay, winter. There is 255 people who have joined it. There are only 4 entries. There is 2 days and 4 hours left. If only 4 people have like, because this, for some reason this ends in like the middle of the week, right? Today's what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I guess it ends Friday. So it's like a thing that's happening during the day. This, statistically, I would say there's going to be 20 games submitted, 25 games submitted. Their prize pool is $1,000. Their prize pool breakdown, where's the prize pool breakdown? Whatever, they had prize, yeah. Last game we paid out first 3 players. This time we'll have a prize pool of 1,000. So, first 3 games, I have to be one of 3 of like 25 games. I could probably pull that off, especially when you look at submissions and you look at what's there. How nothing. Maybe this one might. But like a lot of this doesn't seem to equate to the theme. And that's how I won the last game jam. I literally just was on theme for it. So yeah, so I'll probably smash something like that out. Also, I just trying a new pack. But yeah, so this is kind of like what it's starting off. But back to what I was talking about, the golf game. Was that something like this would denote elevation, right? Because like you're down here, you putt this whole area, instead of it, this is like now true top down, right? this whole area would have like a ring like this, and if anything lands on this ring, it rolls down to this other level, and then that's where you do your color differences on like this spot. If you made like an island, right? Actually, I could probably just do it real quick on my own thing here. Let's go ground. Let's grab my paintbrush. We'll make a little area to show what I'm talking about. Let's call this our green. Boop, bop, and we'll call this our edge. I mean, you need like other tiles too. Actually, no, we'll make something else. We'll use something else for the edge. Or we'll use the stones. Yeah, stones. And this one, and is there a bottom one? Yeah, there is a bottom one. Boop, like that. And so if someone putts and they land on any of these tiles, it rolls down. And then, I mean, you'd make it so the tiles are a lot nicer and like have more of a rounded thing. But then you just use a tile set to denote. Does this give me corner? Cool. And then nope. And boop. And boop. Yeah, something like that. You'd make a nicer tile set than what I'm having, but this is what I'm saying is like if I tee off and I like land on the tile there, right? It's going to do some sort of calculation and just roll down. And I think this is the easiest way to denote elevation, because you could just have, like you said, your opacity, have like an opacity color gradient thing on there to make the different layers look. So like we could have a, yeah, exactly, yeah. Because then here it's like, oh, okay, this is much higher, so then we have like a second layer. So it's like, oh, if it rolls to here, it's going to roll here, it's going to roll down. And then all you'd have to do is have two colors. One color is like, this is an angled surface, and one color, this is a flat surface. So maybe make your angled like a darker green, and all your flats a brighter green, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah. And then you just make nice tiles, because then it's like, and honestly, for like a gameplay perspective, the simplicity of a two-color system. Ow! Ooh, ooh. I just like pulled something in my leg. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna stand up real quick. Stretchies, do the stretchies. I should start my day like the Japanese and stretch before work. But yeah. I don't know if you did you catch what I had mentioned? How I liked your stuff the other day. Your walking. Don't save this. The walk cycle. I liked it. I thought it was dope. Your imgurm. I like this. This is cool. I really like this. I think that's. I like that. I think that's a really cool thing. Because I guess this also covers when you're doing like angle walking, because you have like forward and back and side. So this gets, these two are mirror of each other. This gets mirrored left and right. But then are you going to have diagonal? Because like, I guess, I wish you could stop these frames. Can I not stop these frames? No, I can't like pause it. But like, yeah, when you have your angular, I can do angle walk, yeah. But no, solid. I like it. It's a good starting off point. And I like that you did colors. You should put this up as a you should put it as like an asset somewhere, as a what's it called? Like a because you did this in Aseprite, right? So you could technically leave the Aseprite file and be like, this is a jumping off point for an animation. So someone can literally, because right, you left this all colored, a person puts this as a layer that they're not going to edit, and then they just draw on top of it. Like, I was thinking about doing that. Screen to GIF. Definitely, like, there's a guy I follow, and he's constantly churning out stuff. Where is it? Let's go to my library. Where's homie who's, like, always churning out stuff? Is that guy? No. How do I go to follow? Is it, oh, is it here? It's this guy. This guy. How do I go to this? How do I go to him? Oh, here. This guy. This guy, man, he's constantly putting out stuff. Like, constantly. All sorts of little pixel things. Just all the time. And it's just like, you know, get a demon. You know, it's got a demon pack. Comes with all sorts of little things. You know, very simple, easy to, yeah. And it's like, you know, $6 US, right? I'm constantly putting out packs of stuff. I own a few of his stuff. Because where, well, let's see if we have it. What did I grab from him? Man, he's added so much since I last checked his stuff. Now you can see the some of the stuff is very different than his current things. What did I use? I used something of his. Maybe it was the skeleton I grabbed. But yeah, I do like the lower poly stuff. I like these ones. Those ones, these guys. I like this orc stuff. So I'll probably have to come back and snaggle a bunch of bundles from him. Just populate my enemy pool. How good is this wizard? Is this wizard cool? I want to see your wizard. Show me the wizard. And they all have the... See, look at that. Like, if you look at it, it's the exact same framing for each, like, neutral person. Walking magic. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And what size? Does he say what size they are? Because that's the one problem I get. Ah, see, his are framed in 64 by 64. Frame size. But the thing is, it doesn't necessarily mean the character is going to be 64 by 64. But, beside point. Golf game. Yeah. Yep, I got it. I got to do a few other things. I got, like, structures, and I got trees that are all janked. I have to, like, redo them. Because I forgot that when you create a tile set, you're like, okay, actually, I'll just do it real quick here. Create new tile set. We'll call this props. Create. Put it in here. See, I was going and I was like selecting everything. What you're supposed to do is just supposed to grab the whole thing and just... I was like copying and pasting it, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just grab the file. Rat Jam 40K. Rat Jam 40K. What's Rat Jam 40K? Is that like a game jam I should look into? A 40K game jam? Oh, emote, of course, because I'm not looking. Yes, I see the rat dancing. Do I? Is it a rat? Can I make this bigger? Oh, he's just got like a green eye. That's what it is. But, did only I who heard the song? What song? Do. Which song? Do. Like on the stream? Oh, epic solo guitar guy. And dancing Gandalf. Yeah. It's a meme. I figured it was a meme. I know the saxophone guy. It's funny because that saxophone guy... Oh, okay, it is the saxophone guy. Did this close my other one? Or do I have two now? I do have two, okay. Yeah, this one I'm going to go Sure, we'll leave it. We'll save my weird extra stuff that I did there. It's crazy that my bit rate seems like it's not happy. Probably because I'm streaming to all the people out there, to my many, 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 many few followers. Gandalf Sax guy 10 hours. Nah, that's funny. Yeah, I need to do more stuff to make my Twitch better. Okay, delete. New. Start. Let's see if that code. Did I save the code? That's important. Yes, it looks like it's saved. We take you, select. Now, party holder. Cool, we have her. And I press M. We go here. And then we'll pick him. Oops, sorry, that was really loud. I apologize. He's not supposed to be standing there. But if we look, we have 2 people here. That's fantastic. World. Oh. Interesting. 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 I do need to pull. So I need to, because Bob is the default. So I need to pull Bob out. You have error. Oh, this stuff doesn't matter. Object reference stuff. It's just because I'm creating objects. It's not that big of a deal. There's going to be little errors, but the problem is here. The element shouldn't be. She should be in element 0. She should be element 0. He should be element 1 because it's your party of 4. So and then they have numbers. The prefab number, which that doesn't make any sense because his prefab number I'm pretty sure is 0. Is it here? No, these are that. Playable? Yeah, his prefab number is 0. Sure, hers is 1. So it needs to know that. It needs to know who's prefab. So okay. So what that means is that I have to go to prefab world data. Oops, he's not player. My world prefab. And this has to be 0. This has to not exist. And this shouldn't have an element in it. Then party size shouldn't start at 1, should start at 0. That's why. Yeah, that's why. That's now, yeah, everything's zeroed out. Bon job, bon job. Let's go back to our scene. Main menu. Yes, save that. We have cleaned up, whatever, we can clear our stuff here, don't care. Run the scene. Delete this. Whatever, new. We go over, we take her. We check our world data. We have her. Ziana Zulu, the warrior princess. Then we press M. We go new hero. I don't know why it does the screen change but doesn't do the load. It's very bizarre. And we'll grab him. It adds him. I need to fix that there stuff. Perfect. And then if we go to world data, that makes sense. She's element 1. He's element 0. We have her name here correctly. And we have their data, which is perfect. That's what we want. So now that we have their data, by all accounts, we should have a party size of 2. Bing, bang, boom. That's what I like to see. Our party size is 2. Now let's see if our battle system will take that into consideration. Oh, I broke it again. Oh, shoot. Oh, this needs to be open. No. Which one's this guy? Which one are you? Yeah, you're you. Why didn't you trigger? Why didn't you trigger? Because you don't have the transition controller, because it didn't exist. Because technically, you need to have this battle scene connected to you. And it doesn't have it. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong here. Nope. Nope. World map controller. Okay, on start. If it's true, do this thing. Okay. That's switching stuff, time skip. That's a switch thing. That's not what I want. Map control on awake. Check these things. Okay. We should also maybe put... Yeah, so this does that. We have... Yeah, okay, I know what I did wrong, I think. Let's go back to our map here. Our UI. You. On awake. We're going to come to you. Wait, where did I put it? Did I put UI under do not destroy? No, it gets destroyed with everything else. So it is new when it comes in. So it starts. It sets this to false. No, we don't want it. Oh, no, wait. If this is true, it does that. Else the battle system should be on. Okay, so then this transition U needs to be on. Okay, that's one thing. So now it's on, which means that the object can get a reference to know that that's the battle system it wants to play with. Fantastic. Then I guess they both can be on. Because yes, let's. What was that? My bring. That should do. No, wait, my package already delivered. Those supposed to come in tomorrow. You want to know something super funny? We delivered your parcel. Delivered to your community mailbox. Parcel locked at apartment. What? Telling me you put it in my mailbox? You didn't drop it off at my house? Well, I guess I'm going to be going for a little walk today to go to the mailbox. Yeah, so I had to order. So there's a book. Sure, they left a key in there. Yeah, probably. No, it's a book, so it should fit in the mailbox. But so a while back, I'm a big Warhammer nerd, and I wanted this book. And you have to like pre-order it to pretty much get it, because most of the like people like your comic store or whatever, they only get an allotment of like maybe 2 or 3 of a copy of a book. So my local store was like, yeah, we can get it. And then afterwards, after the pre-order kind of passed, they're like, oh, sorry, we can't get it. At this point, it's too late for me to find any other store that will do it. There was one store that's like, yeah, we can get it in for you, no problem. Then they had some problems, and then they just never called me back to say that they got the book. So I was like, oh, that really sucks. Go online. The book, which is like whatever, $20 or something, is on eBay for like $100 and something. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not getting this book. So, blah, blah, time passes, and some things occur, and then just a little while ago, I was like complaining about this, and my sister was like, oh, I'll send you some books that I found out here. Cool. I look online, and I find 2 copies of this book. And out of all of Canada, they're in Quebec. And why would they be in Quebec? Well, because the books are in English. And these 2 stores are in the eastern, like east of Montreal, or Quebec City, which makes sense. It means that people probably might not necessarily want the book in English, which I was like, ooh. So I ordered from one of them, and interestingly enough, the book was cheaper, but the shipping was more expensive. But they could do it in 3 days. Well, the other one was like the book was cheaper, but the shipping was the book was more expensive, but the shipping was cheaper. But it would have been like a month to get the book from like Montreal. So yeah, so my book showed up. That's my random story about books. I love my books. I have a lot of Warhammer books, and my sister's gonna mail me a bunch more because she found a box full of Warhammer books. And she's like, oh, which ones do you want? I'm like, I want all of them. She's like, I can't send you all of them. I'm like, I want all of them. I'm like, she's like, okay, I'll put them out. You look what you want. So I picked like 4 books. She'll mail those 4 books. Gonna hire a guy to walk to your place. No, I think they were gonna... Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, Montreal to Ottawa. Like, it's... Or even... And the thing is, I'm in the same province, too. It's not like it's coming interprovincially. So, I don't know. I was like, oh, do I just spend a day and drive 2 hours to Montreal and then drive 2 hours back? But then I noticed the other one was like, oh, this. So I bought the Quebec City one. And it's faster. Okay, I do need to... Let's do this. I want to run a test. Ooh. I just realized something. I have to do an extra little thing. In the code here. And what it would be is in the battle system. When a hero dies, I need to have like a clearing out of that data. Because, okay, so when a hero dies, oopsie, it's not what I wanted. When a hero dies, if we look at world data, their element will still exist. So I have to be like, oh, okay, element 0 is dead. So this becomes 0, this becomes 0, and this becomes null. But per the order of like who's in the party, everything would have to get shifted. So if element 0 is dead, then element 1, 2, and 3 all have to move up. So element... Oh, I have to put that in. I have to put something in my code to remind me to do that. So let's go. And this is also like the whole thing where you can like push and pull units. So, not here. Let's just, I'll put another thing, call in here, down here, trigger abilities, set party list unit stats, that's an important one. Experience, attacks, attack buttons, abilities, what's this? This is the surrender, I have to redo that. Recruit, this just, it doesn't do anything right now, but recruit, flee. This one has to, you have to, if you run from a battle and your person is, like a person's knocked out and they're on the front line, when you run away, you leave that. Actually, I might make it so that anyone knocked out. I should make it so anybody who's knocked out, if you leave, they just die or like they're gone. Right now is like the main person. Also, if you, well, no, if you flee, what happens is the enemy gets 1 turn. So you click flee, it counts as your like attack. The enemy gets to attack you, and then your party skedaddles. Set icons. Okay, so this is an important one. This is actually what switches stuff. Update world data party stats. Yes. This is the big to-do here. This one. So here. This is the updating world party stats. This would actually be the one. Set the world stat party listed. Current party member, the current list. Yes. Whoever's in element 1 is the current party member. Okay. So let's add some data, some stuff here. So world data.partylist.set0 is equal to player unit. So this is, I might actually make a different thing here. Public void active player unit is going to be set to whatever that is. So this is saying it's 0, but it's not going to be that. There used to be a French bookstore near me called Coin du Lavre, but they had manga, so I had the first. Oh, wow! That's pretty crazy. The first 50. Now, was that the set that had the continuous image in the spine? Or it's like each book had like a part of like the image? Okay, this oh. Okay, because some anime, some manga have manga image on spine. No. Oh, I put mango. Manga. Yeah, because like this was original Dragon Ball. This was the spine. Oh, I guess it was this. Yeah, this is one of the ones that's something like that. So as you put all the books together, it does that. And then I think not all of them did that. Some of them did, some of them didn't. Yeah, but that was like a big thing. Like something like Soul Eater. They have like continued things. I don't know what other mangas had like cool continued art. Yeah, this Dragon Ball one. Yeah, this is the one that I was looking at before. Oh, this is Kai? No. Oh, the Japanese one continued it. Oh, schnizzle. Because look, it's like it wasn't colored though, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's the Dragon Ball one. Oh, was it like this? Yours might have been this. I guess I should put like Dragon Ball Z manga North. Oh, French version. It's like, well, that's Z, but this is like newer. But yeah, go on Amazon. How much to get? Just one book, $12, $12. You want $12 French language book. Does it show the side? No, it doesn't show the side. But yeah, I never really got into manga. I don't know. It's funny how I'm like super big into like books, but I've never been into manga. Have I showed you my bookshelf? I've shown you. Well, you'll see it, but yeah, I have a pretty. I literally had to go to IKEA and buy a bookshelf, and it looks like this bookshelf. I'll need to get another one. No, unless did I post it in Discord? Yeah. I think one sec. Where's my phone? I'll shoot it to you here, so you can see it. And it already has more stuff from the picture I actually put up that I took a while ago. Yeah, this one. That's my bookshelf. I sent to you on Discord. Yeah, it's filling up. It'll probably be full like in a few months, and I'll have to get another one. But the bookshelf, it was pretty cheap. It was like $45, so like $50 with tax, or $51 with tax. The big thing is it's not very deep. It's I think 9 inches deep. I would have liked something like at 7, but they don't make anything that's like 7 inches deep. But yeah, no, it's a lot easier to put my books. Like I read so much, and this is not like, this is the stuff that I've read. I have a stockpile upstairs on my nightstand of more books that are in my line to read, and this is just novels, not considering all my Warhammer 40k rule books and all that other stuff. But okay, here, so set data state current, yes. Have to find a way to check the unique IDs. I think I did that. Can be my name. Okay, that's some other stuff. But, so what do we need to do? So we need to set the, so we need to check if any of the mangas were a lot more gory. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, anything that became televised became, they changed a lot. It's a link. Oh, send it on Discord. Like I said, my bot or whatever, my chat thing. Oh, shizzle nizzle. That's some. The fact that you can see a spinal cord is pretty dope. These are books for children. Check if any units have check if any units are dead. Move units up in the list, the party list of elements. Note, element 0 is always the first unit out. Boop. Okay. So now, see, this is saying world data 0 is player unit. So are we calling update world data? Oh, there's good things here. So one would be, we check. We need to check if whatever, this is going to be okay. because I have to do some other things that have related to other things, but we're going to have pretty much pseudocode. Let's just put some pseudocode here. Some things that might be like, it's going to be garbage for now, but it'll work. So we'll just do if party, actually I could write it. Fine, I'll write it. If party, okay, I guess I gotta go world data dot party list stats 0 dot dead equals true. We're going to defunct that person. I know you're saying equals true. So here we'd have destroy this unit and move the other units up. Okay, so we're gonna have some destroy thing, then we would have world data dot party stats 0 is going to be equal to world data dot party stats, oopsies, party stats in element 1. And then we also have to do world data dot party party. I guess I have to change their nickname. What do we have? We called it something else. Oh, list of names. So what do we have? We have list of names, prefab number, I think. Prefab number, list of names, party list. I really want to move this so it's not, I can have this up here closer. So prefab number, list of names, and stats. List of names. This is going to become 0. And then this will be the same thing. I mean, this is going to be 1. Because it's really just going to iterate it. I could probably have a for loop that does this. And then world data dot party prefab number 0. So, and then the same thing, and that's just going to be 1. So this is just going to convert 1. So we will pretty much say that, I'll put a debug here so I know I did it. Party unit in element 0, 0. Plus, I'll just do the name, I guess. World data dot party list name dot yeah, that's just a string anyways. Oh wait, we gotta do it like this. 0. Nah. Plus has been replaced with unit in element 1 space plus this same thing, but just element 1. Oh no, will be. It should be will be. So right now it's already replaced because this code has been already triggered. So that has to be one code up. Yeah, this. Doot. So yeah, party unit in element 0, whatever it is, let's say Bob, has been replaced with element in element 1. Let's say Sarah. So then it does it. Yeah. So then this would change all the stuff. So if this person is dead, it does that. Oh, I have to do this again. So it has to check for all of them, really. That, like, everyone's dead. Tab. We'll have to check if element 1 is dead first. Whatever. And so forth. Yeah, because it's got to check each one who's dead, and then whoever's not dead gets bumped all the way to the top, and then check the next one. Okay, that's cool. That's groovy. It is lunchtime. I'm going to get a book. Save. Make sure I save all my stuff. You, sir, will be joining us soon. Eat a book? No. I think we have leftover, we had Taco Tuesday, so there's lots of leftover taco stuff. Like, so I'll probably have a couple tacos. Taco! But, yeah, I may or may not stream again. Streaming sometimes is a bit distracting. So I may just work, especially because I really want to get this homie, like this guy, I want to get his stuff done so he can join the party. Because right now, we can add people to the party. Great. I want to be able to do that not from my character select. I want to do it from, like, in the mission. You go talk to this guy. He lets you join the party. That's the plan. So, yep. Whenever, send me whatever progress you get on your stuff. And you're using Asprite, right? Like, for all your stuff? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like Asprite actually. I've been pretty enamored with it. I find that it's a very, I don't know. I find it's just really easy to use for someone silly like me. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna raid a fool, and I'm gonna raid a fool who's finally doing some work. He uses Asprite also. He's oh, what's going on? Why is I frigged up my camera. That's why. I was like, why am I like, is that better? Yeah, it's because I touched my camera. Okay, let's do this thing. Let's see if I can raid Shadow Legends. Search it. Haha! There we go. Boom. Gonna raid this fool. He's never gonna see it coming. Got it. Okay. Bam. Was unable to raid at this time. Why not? Why can't I do that? That does not make any sense. Let's do it again. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know why this doesn't work. We're going here. You hit here. Twitch broke. I don't know. Okay. Test.
And to me, drawing the inside.
Yeah, drawing the inside of your stuff.
But it came to me drawing the inside base areas where this.
And then raid. Unable to raid Etheospines at this time. I don't know. I guess it just doesn't work. Well, that sucks. That said, and gone, and toodaloos.